Adam Quinlan, thanks for joining me.
No worries.
So you started the season at St George-Illawarra last year, and shortly before the season you moved to Parramatta, and then about halfway through the year you signed with St Helens in the Super League. So tell me how that was, moving around a bit.
Yeah, it was a bit tough, a bit of moving around there. Obviously enjoyed my time at St George and didn't really want to go, but sort of had to for my career, and then went to Parramatta and things didn't quite work out there, and then fortunately got an opportunity to head over to the UK to play for St Helens, which I was a bit worried about at first. Obviously pretty far away, but I'm pretty happy with how it all panned out.
And so St Helens had a few injuries and they identified fullback obviously as a position that they needed to fill. Was that how they approached you?
Yeah, they had an injury. Their fullback went down earlier in the season, and they come to me then, but that was just when I went to Parramatta, so I thought I'd stay there and see how it went there, and then they come a month or so later and asked the same question, so I thought, yeah, it's time to do that, so I went over and enjoyed my time there. It was great.
And so obviously jet lag doesn't affect you, 4 days after you got off the plane you played your first match.
Yeah, I didn't have much choice there. First day I got there, the coach said, "Oh, you're right to train," and I couldn't really say no, so trained that day, and then I was sort of over it after a day or two, and then first game it went pretty well. Couldn't have went much better actually.
And so a hat-trick on debut in the first half, that's a pretty good first impression.
Yeah, by half time I was thinking, is this real? 3 tries, but it's sort of just the ball just bounced my way. I got lucky, I suppose, and but couldn't be happy with how it all went, and the fans they were great. They loved it, so it was good.
And so how was that with that whole new supporter base? I guess a lot of the St Helens fans probably wouldn't have known much about you at all.
Yeah, no, it was good. The fans there, it's a lot different to here. Obviously here you might get a bigger crowd, but there that sounds like there's twice as many. The way they sing and chant, and they got songs for different players and different teams, and that's real good. Makes the atmosphere unreal.
And did you get a song yourself?
I did, but I couldn't really understand it, so there's something about the mighty Quinn.
And so you started at fullback for the rest of the season with St Helens. You guys got knocked out in the semi-final. How do you think you went individually and as a team while you were over there?
Obviously St Helens, they're a pretty proud club. They're expected to finish at the top or thereabouts, and we ended up finishing third. I think we got beaten in the semi-final to Leeds. I think we were happy with how we went there, but was just a bit unlucky in that semi-final. We thought we had it there, but unfortunately we didn't. But I'm sure everyone will be happy with the season. Leeds end up going on to win it, so we're thereabouts. It was good.
And so what were the biggest differences you found between the NRL and the Super League?
I think it's a little bit more relaxed over there, and it's out of the spotlight a lot. Obviously soccer being their main sport over there, you're not in the spotlight much, which is good, and you can relax a bit more. But I think it's a bit more less structure in the football aspects of things, and you can throw it around a bit more, and which suited my game, so I loved it over there, which helped a lot. And the ruck speed and that, and wrestle, and that's a little less there, and it's a bit more free flowing. So there's a few differences, but it suited my game, so I was happy with it.
And so what about the style of the Super League and how they play their rugby league suited you think?
Well, I like to support play a lot, and they're encouraged to offload a lot over there and just throw it around basically, whereas here sometimes you're not quite allowed, and you get you got to get to your point certain and hold on to the ball a lot. But over there, yeah, they're encouraged to throw it around. They might be in their own 10, own 20, and they still throw it out the back. So obviously me being a support player and sniffing around there, it helps a lot. And
so moving to another country to play sport obviously has its challenges, both on the field and off it. What were your biggest challenges?
Yeah, obviously being on the other side of the world and family and friends being so far away from them. But fortunately, with social media and that, you can contact them pretty much every day and speak to them, which helped. And obviously being a quiet sort of fella, I was just getting to know the new lads and the way they played and all that sort of thing. But I was pretty lucky with the side and all the boys there. They were all a pretty good group of fellas, and they welcomed me straight in, and they loved a bit of banter and all that, so it was good and made it easy. And so what's the plan now? Have you committed to a club for this season? Nothing's official as of yet, but it should be sorted within the next few days, well hopefully anyway. But I really enjoyed my time over there, and like I said, their style of footy over there suited me, so I'll probably head back there for another season at least, and just go from there. But yeah.
Adam Quinlan, thanks for your time.
Thank you, it's been a pleasure.